concerned. It was actually pretty awesome to see that. But anyway, let's see. Will someone go over to the YouTube channel for me? Let's see if I'm live. I wonder if I can pull it up. Try and pull that up here. Got too many things going on at one time. I'm not Gen Z. Oh, here we go. Yep. I should probably have titled that. How do I add a title? I don't know. I'll add a title later. Anyway, us ginger beards never shave the beard. Yeah, I know, right? Dude, it's been a while since I have shaved. It really has been over a decade. So let's see if we can get some people in to the live. I wonder if I can see the chat. Chat. I do have chat. Okay. It's working. Bull, Dennis, James. Awesome. Sweet. Figuring all this stuff out, guys. I might need to do some more lives because I really do enjoy, and maybe even bringing people on to the live with me. Let's see if I can get this stand so I'm looking at you guys when I'm looking at the camera. There we go. Got laptop set up here. Okay, I'm going to ask all you guys to go over to the YouTube if you're not already on the YouTube. Go and check it out there. And for those of you that are on the YouTube, okay, so here's what I'm going to do while we're kind of waiting for some people to get into the page, the live, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to go over every single thing that we are giving away because I have some amazing partners. I'm super impressed with everyone that has chipped in here, and I want to give everyone the shout out that they deserve. If you guys notice, we were doing a reel just about every day of the giveaway, and I still couldn't fit every single partner into the giveaway. Let's see if I can get this up here so I can look at. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so we got Instagram here, YouTube here. Okay. Where is that? Oh yeah. So over the last 5 years of doing the podcast, I've been able to meet some amazing people, had some awesome opportunities. I'm super grateful for each and every one of those individuals that I've met. And a big goal for the podcast and then eventually the YouTube channel, Instagram, etc., is to give back to you guys. That's a huge thing for me. I've always wanted to give back, and you know, I didn't want to form these relationships and partnerships and be selfish. I wanted to share what these companies have, and I understand that some people may not have it in their budget to buy the nicest, newest gear, like what's being given away here. And then, of course, there's other people that you know, maybe you can, but at the same time, it definitely helps you being able to get in on a giveaway like this. So let's see if I can get a couple of people here to join. So we're going to go over one by one each and every one of the partners and what is being given away to the winner. I know I listed it out on the actual, what is it? On the actual landing page where you signed up. Again, it was free to get entered. That is something that I wanted to do, was to make sure that the first entry was free, but there were ways to earn bonus entries by supporting these companies. Let's see here. Okay, so let me pull up the list of companies. I'll let you know we had over 2,000 total entries, guys. So super stoked about that. Okay, so here we go. The Everything But a Bow giveaway. And I call it the Everything But a Bow giveaway because it literally is everything but a bow. So everything that I use on an archery elk hunt except for the bow. So we'll start here. Canvas cutter. We've got Canvas Cutter, a full Dominator Duo or Dominator 2.0 uh, is being given away. So the full tent pole system, everything, and that to me is insane. That is close to $1,000 in and of itself. Let's see if I can do this and read the list and read the chats because I don't want to miss out on your guys' chats. Let's see here. Okay, there we go. I don't like looking at myself. Awesome. Yep, here we go. Okay. So, anyway, Canvas Cutter is my favorite way to sleep. Honestly, in the majority of the hunts that I do, I I come back to the truck in the evening and I sleep either on a cot or on the ground, or sometimes in the bed of the truck. I've got a short bed Tacoma, so it's not ideal, but if I want to get off the ground, don't want to put out a cot, I can do that if the truck bed is empty. Um, you'll get the mesh system. You're going to get the plaid cover for the foam, and that foam is like a 3 or 4 inch thick foam, maybe even thicker than that. But dude, guys, I'm telling you, it is the best sleep that I get up on the mountain by far. Then we've got First Form. So First Form's thrown in a package as well. You guys know I work with First Form, been there since day one, essentially, of the First Form Outdoors group, helping build that brand out, that branch of the company of First Form. Absolutely love their products. They're great products. Uh, Now they branch into energy drinks if you're into that. If you're not, there's plenty of other great clean products. All their protein bars and everything are just phenomenal. If you ever have questions about First Form, definitely let me know there. Tricer tripods and heads. So Tricer, I do have a code for Tricer. They were gracious enough to send out some tripods that I've used and absolutely love. I use them in all of my videos and photography, things like that. And then of course glassing with them up on the mountain. They're super sturdy. They're lightweight, and if you ever have anything wrong with them, they're more than happy to warranty that and take care of it, as long as obviously you're not trying to hammer your some nails into wood or something like that. And then we've got, let's see, Meter. So Meter's going to throw in a Meter probe. So for me, again, going back to game meat, uh, I feel like some kind of pellet grill that you can control the temperature, and a Meter probe is the cheat code, especially the one that connects to your internet, not just Bluetooth, because you can go out and do whatever you need to do and still know that you're going to get that perfect medium rare. Some people like rare. I'm not quite there. I like a good medium rare, especially on wild game where there's not a lot of fat to render down. You definitely don't want to have a ton of, or you don't want to overcook it. You don't want it to be like jerky, essentially. Um, and everyone here that is joining in on the Instagram, what's going on, guys? I'm doing a live over on YouTube as well. I should probably drop that link here. Anyway, yes, got to put 4 kids to bed, James. I appreciate that. I definitely understand that. I will be calling, and if it's too late, again, I understand it's kind of late. I'm going to be calling the winner. We'll give them till tomorrow, or maybe even Monday. I haven't decided yet. 48 hours to 72 hours to respond. But anyway, let's see here. We've got AE. So AE is going to throw in fletchings, guys. I've tested a lot of fletchings. I love a lot of fletchings out there are really good. I keep coming back to AEs. This year I'm going to run the Air Razors. Uh, I've got the Air Razor 26s on my HLRs, 5 millimeter arrows, and I've got I'm going to do a 4 fletch Air Razor 23s on my glue-in system with Evolution. So there's that. They're going to throw in a full fletching essential kit. So the fletchings of your choice, primer pin if you need it, the wipes, except the glue, etc. What's going on, Jay? Over here on YouTube. Let's see here. I haven't missed anything on Instagram, have I? No. Okay. All right. Slayer calls. Slayer's going to throw in some reeds and a bugle tube. I personally don't do a lot of bugling except for when I'm trying to locate bulls. So I don't go in and try and challenge them. I'm not good enough at bugling like that, but I do know Slayer. They're up in Idaho. The guys up there are fantastic. They're obviously tied in with First Form as well. They're great people, great company, and if you're into duck hunting and stuff like that, they make some fantastic calls for that too. But honestly, guys, Slayer is the way to go for game calls. Again, I am not someone who's going to sit there and say that I'm the best at calling out because I'm not. I'm absolutely not. Um, but I do enjoy cow calling. I also enjoy bugling, especially night bugling. If you've never gone out and done that, man, it's phenomenal. Especially in a state like here in Utah, where over the counter, most of the time bulls are not bugling during the day because they know they're being pressured. So Slayer calls in there. Wild Arrow. Wild Arrow is going to do a full. So everything that you win that's going to go on your bow, they're going to do a full tune-up for you if you're local here. If you're not, it's probably even worth flying in, to be honest with you, and getting that full tune-up. So they're going to take care of you there. They are the best shop in the nation, in my opinion. They do phenomenal work. They've always taken care of me and what I need, and they work on some of the bigger companies out there that you know, such as Hush, Martin Chag, uh, Big Time Crit, stuff like that. They are phenomenal. So highly, highly recommend Wild Arrow. Let's see. Reveal cam. So guys, I'm actually getting cameras set up because I'm going up in the morning to set up some cameras in out of state hunt that I have lined up for elk. And these reveal cams, guys, are super easy. They're not, Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile specific. They'll pick up on whatever you have there. If you want to use the cell cam, they have great internal storage. They have great quality camera. They have the low light. They have the, all the things you're looking for in essentially in a trail cam. You're going to get one of these bad boys. Oryx is throwing in a little package for you as well. I absolutely love. I'm actually wearing their shorts right now. The Oryx shorts, training shorts are phenomenal. I love their gear. The guys again over there are fantastic. And being from my home state in North Carolina, can't beat it, guys. Can't beat it. My medic, we're going to get you a first aid kit. First aid is not something that you it's not something that everyone wants to talk about, but it's something that everyone should have. It's not flashy, it's not cool. I get the bright orange pack from my medic just because I have that and a handful of tourniquets either in my bino harness or right there in my lid, along with tied to the first aid kit. I always let my hunting buddies know where my first aid kit is in my pack in case something happens to me, heaven forbid. And yeah, so just heads up, a first aid kit is something you should always have in your backpack. Heather's Choice is throwing in $100 worth of freeze dried food, which I just did a little video on that. These are my favorite. This by far is my favorite. Those on Instagram. Grass fed spaghetti, my favorite. But Heather and the crew over there do a phenomenal job. Great ingredients. Awesome over there. Cryptek is throwing in a Dalibor Pro jacket. I run Cryptek, guys. Cryptek, they're great family, great people. Absolutely love the gear. The Transitional Obscura is my favorite pattern by far. Let's see. Didn't miss any comments here on Instagram. Let's see what we got on YouTube. Just got home from deer opener. No bucks. Deer opener already? Jeez Louise. That is super. I thought Utah was stupid for doing it August 16th, but man, that is crazy. Okay. Let's see where we at. Heather's Choice, Cryptek, Clean Freak. Guys, we stink when we get out in the woods for a couple days. It's just a matter of fact. And you want to be clean. You want to feel as good as you can. Hit the pits, hit the junk when you're out there. And Clean Freak, my buddy Tim, he's actually right down the road from me, does a phenomenal job there. I always have a bucket of Clean Freak whenever I'm out in the woods, camping, campfires, whatever. Pick your flavor. You probably shouldn't call it a flavor because you're not eating it. But anyway, pick your smell and grab the Clean Freak wipes. They're biodegradable. They are phenomenal. They help you stay clean. And of course, when you're hitting the bathroom first thing in the morning, starting your day off a little bit clean with a wipe down is fantastic. Cruiser. So if you're out west, something that I've been doing, well, it started last year really, is incorporating a saddle into Western hunting, but of course, Eastern hunting as well, Midwest. You want a saddle. Cruiser is super phenomenal as far as comfort, lightweight as you can get. They just came out with their own sticks as well. So they do a great job. You're going to get a full XC super kit. Then Graxaw is throwing in some boot dryers. You want to have dry feet. Those things are fantastic as far as pulling the moisture out of your boots. Definitely check them out. SKB is throwing in a hard case for your bow, an SKB case. And it's not, you could pick whichever one you want essentially, but you're going to get an SKB case. That's about a $500 value as of that as well. Work Sharp is throwing in some sharpeners. You definitely want to make sure your knives are sharp like this. I just resharpened this bad boy right here. One of my EDCs from Montana Knife Company. Let's see if I can get that to focus on the blade, the rocker here. And then for you guys on Instagram, there you go. Work Sharp sharpeners, sheep feet, and bombers. So they have the stealth bombers, and you're going to get a set of sheep feet for free. That is about $400 to $500 value right there as well. You are going to get a set of Leupold binos and their bino pack that comes with it, guys. My favorite glass by far. I know, a lot of people are running SIGs, etc. And SIG makes a good bino. There's a lot of good glass out there, Swaro, etc. But I run Leupold. I love their glass. In my opinion, there's no better bang for your buck there. All-in digiscoping. So not only are you getting binos, but you're going to get a full all-in digiscoping setup. We're going to provide you, if you have a spotter, you're going to get the spotter in the phone case or the spotter adapter in the phone case. If you have binos, we're going to do that. And obviously for the binos that you're getting from Leupold as well, you're going to get a full set of gas bow strings, guys. That in and of itself is a couple $100 as well. Phenomenal. These guys are awesome. I've run those strings for the last year. I've loved them and I will continue to run them. They are phenomenal. So you can pick the System X strings if that's what you're wanting to do is System X. You can also pick, the high octane where you get to choose the colors, whatever, pick your poison. There you go. And again, Wild Arrow is going to install that for you. Black Ovis gear and a $250 gift card. So we're going to get you a couple of layers from Black Ovis and a $250 gift card to go and use with code Redbeard over there. Save 10% plus a $250 gift card. You're going to get pretty stocked up. I absolutely love Black Ovis. There again, right down the road from me, right here, about a 15-minute drive from me, and love those guys over there. Dark Energy Poseidon Pro, my favorite battery. Hold on, I have one right here. I'm not lying to you guys. I keep this stuff. You can pick the bright green. You can pick the new tan that they came out with. They're great. Favorite battery pack by far. Even some people I know have used them as like playing fetch with their dog. I've never done that, but anyway. Let's see here. Let's see. Screen is dark. Yeah, my lighting kind of went out. Sorry, guys. See if I can change that for you. I wonder here. There we go. Added a little bit of light for you. Okay. Hamskea. You're going to get Hamskea Epsilon V2. Absolutely love the Hamskea. I've run other rests in the past. I have one. I've got a Hamskea on my RX9 Ultra and a QAD on my AX2. I love the Hamskea. Bomb proof. I'll be running Hamskea in the future exclusively. I just love their stuff. You're going to win a full dozen arrows from Victory. Now, I put Victory HLRs because that's the newest, hottest, latest, greatest. I absolutely love that arrow. But if you're needing a restock on your current arrows and you just want a dozen of those, whether that's the VAP TKOs, the VAPs, the RIPs, RIP TKO, whatever, you're going to get to choose. And there you go. Let's see here. I'm going to make sure. Oh, that is bright. Make sure that YouTube's still going. Mhm. Where is so many tabs open and not enough screens, guys? All right. Yep. Garmin watch. Oh yeah, that's right. Yep. Yep. Garmin is phenomenal. Okay. Again, if you're on the Instagram, head over to the YouTube channel. I'm mainly speaking to those guys and watching the comments over there on YouTube. Highly recommend going over there, subbing, etc. Uh, Dialed archery proof. You're going to get a custom proof of your choice. Custom proof. Uh, that's hard to beat. That's another $500 to $600 value right there that you're adding to your setup. So again, guys, it's hard to beat. It's hard to beat the things that are being thrown in here from the companies that I use, companies that I work with, and that I appreciate personally. Let's see here. There we go. Be able to add some light. Oh man, that is freaking bright. Hold on. Maybe I can do it like that. See if that works. Does that add some light? Let's see how my, yeah, that works. Okay. All right. So anyway, yeah, dialed archer proof, been running the proof ever since before it came out. Um, that victory sign. No, sir. No, sir. The lone wolf drop, it will probably be gone by then. Apologize, John. Um, let's see here. Could use some victory after attack. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Okay, let's see. We've got the MKC Stone Goat 2.0 with their new coating. So the PVD coating instead of the Parkerized finish. I appreciate that personally. The Stone Goat, guys, is by far my favorite knife still to date from Montana Knife Company for being in the field. You can do a little bit of everything. Everything. It's got a good enough belly for skinning. It's got a great belly for cleaning the animal. And again, if you don't like the paracord, I've got a buddy that sells scales for them. Very reasonable price. But yeah, you'll be getting the orange paracord, brand new Stone Goat 2.0 with the newest coating, that PVD coating. Let's see. Push Archery is throwing in a pocket quiver. You guys have seen me running those. It's also great for tack. You can strap it to the side of your backpack there. Um, Initial Ascent 5K, guys. I'm telling you, the Initial Ascent pack. I've run a couple of different packs in the past, and there's some phenomenal packs out there, guys. I'm not ever going to crap on it unless I've had a bad experience. But the Initial Ascent 5K is by far my favorite pack. It squishes down really tiny. It also gets, up to about, I think it's about 5,000 cubic inches. I always get that mixed up, but essentially you can get a couple days out of it or pack it down to day mode. You're going to get the pannier with it, which I think is essential because it's super simple to pop the bag off, throw the meat there, and the pannier keeps the meat from sagging down to your butt. So it's going to keep it in the middle of your back, tied in, locked in, so it's not going to sag on you. And it's just the best. It's the best pack that I've ever run, and a lot of it has to do with the frame itself. Grizzly, you're going to get a Grizzly Drifter 20 and a 40-ounce bottle, which I don't have my 40-ounce right here, but absolutely love that thing. I was using it today during our archery shoot with the family. Evolution broadheads. You're getting some Evolution broadheads as well. My favorite broadheads for elk. I'm doing the glue in system with the 4mm VAP TKOs for elk. I love the hide by far. Let's see. Muley Freak Bino Harness. So they just came out with the new Game Changer R. The Game Changer R is, again, my favorite. Look, guys, I don't know how to explain this, but you guys probably understand this by now if you've been following me for a little bit. Um, I'm not one to just go with a company because I'm getting paid. Most of the time, it's I provide discount codes to you guys. I get gear because I trust the company, the people, and the gear, not because I'm some big wig that's getting paid and then I move companies, etc., because of a paycheck or something. I prefer not to do that. I'm very real with you guys. There's a lot of bino companies, bino harness companies out there that are fantastic. There really is. But my favorite is the Muley Freak Game Changer R now is their most updated edition. You're going to get one of those full setup, color choice, whatever's available that they have. You can pick from whatever they have available, and you're going to get a brand new Bino harness. It is non-magnet. It's got the cutouts in the right positions. It's got great pockets on it. It's just a great system overall and super comfortable. I've loved that thing. Let's see, the Morel High Roller. You're going to get a high roller so you can shoot your broadheads. I highly recommend you shoot your broadheads. Don't wait till the day of the hunt to shoot your broadheads. And then you're going to get a stand release of your choice, whether that's the Clicker Onyx thumb button that I use, or if you are interested in the index release, whatever works best for you. But you're going to get to pick your stand release. And then, of course, GoRuck. Guys, GoRuck is throwing in some training equipment for your training in the off season. I love my initial ascent pack, but I don't really train with it all year round, and it's not the most convenient thing if you're trying to work out with it on. So I start training with it right around middle to end of summer. My initial ascent pack goes on my back, so I get it fitted right. I throw some weight in there. I get used to that. But my GoRuck bag is what I use year round. 100%. That thing is phenomenal. Can take a beating, lifetime warranty, and you're going to be able to train and ruck year round. So you're not beating up and destroying your pack. Let's see here. Okay. All right. Okay, guys. I think I just went through everything. So, what questions do you have? Drop the questions in the comments. If you're on Instagram, excuse me, if you're on Instagram, head over to YouTube. I'm watching the chat over there on YouTube, and let's see here. I wonder if I can get anyone in here. I know it's late. It's almost 9 o'clock Mountain Time, which means it's like 11 o'clock Eastern Time. Let's see what we got. Let's see. I'm looking through the list here to see who would be awake and on social media this late at night. Let's see if we can get Adam on here. Huh. Okay. Anyway, all right, guys. I think we're just about ready to do the announcement. So I'm gonna go through, and I'm gonna pick the winner. I'm gonna share that screen with you guys if I can. I gotta figure that out, and then I'm gonna give that person a phone call. Let's see what we got. Here we go. Okay. I'm gonna share all my tabs with you guys. Too many going. All right, let's see. Any other questions you guys have for me? Oh, we got Kyle Herbers over here on, let's see, 8 p.m. West Coast. You're right. It's only 8 p.m. on the West Coast. All right, and it is getting dark. Let me add another light here if I have one. My big light crapped out on me. I got to figure out what's going on with that thing. Let's see if I can. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's too bright. My dog feels like he's an attack dog, I guess. Now I just look spooky. I wonder if that'll work. Nope, that's too weird. Let's see. If I throw this up here on the camera, that'll work. Yeah, that's good. That'll work for now. My dog wants to say hi, guys. A little fur baby. Yeah. What do you think? Too many lights? It's getting dark. His name is Zeus. He is the mighty Zeus. He's like 12 pounds of fury. And he looks like essentially if I trim my beard and put a leash on him. Oh man. Okay. Put him back in his bed. Let's see what we got, guys. Let's see what we got. All right, how do I share a screen? Want to share. There we go. Allow. I wonder if that works. Can I? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Let me know, guys. Can you guys see this wonderful wheel of names? Odin. I like it. That's a good one. Yeah, I was joking that we need to get a, what's it called? One of those black Belgian Malinois and call him, uh, shoot, what's the name? Hades. Because we've got Zeus, Hades, you know. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna close these blinds so it don't look weird to all the neighbors here. There we go. Let's see. Yep. Okay, everyone can see it. Perfect. Let's get in here. And then, guys, we're going to call the person live. So I'm going to have to hop off Instagram so I can call this person. But here we go, guys. So this has been a couple weeks in the making again. I really appreciate you guys tuning in tonight. I appreciate all the support, the continued support. And even if your name is not drawn, stay tuned because I've got a couple other huge announcements. I've kind of teased them a little bit in some emails I've sent you guys. Maybe you didn't catch them, maybe you did. I don't know. But anyway, stay tuned even if your name's not picked. So let's see. Yeah, sorry if you can't see it on Instagram. Head over to the YouTube channel. You'll be able to see it there. So let's see who we've got. Juan Rodriguez. So I'm going to give Juan a call. But first, guys, before anyone tunes out that may not have been selected here, I am doing in December, we will be doing the bow package giveaway, the full bow package giveaway. So my AX232 fully built out with a full dozen Victory HLRs and a custom dialed sight, everything will be given away in December. So definitely stay tuned for that. I know there's a couple months away, guys. That can take some patience, but I'm excited to give that away to somebody. And also, we have the Leupold 65 millimeter spotting scope is still waiting to be given to one of you lucky guys or gals. It is free to get entered in on both of those. Okay. First, as of right now, the only active giveaway since this one has now been selected is the 65 millimeter Leupold spotting scope. Now, to get entered in on that, all you have to do is subscribe and fill out the link. Subscribe to the YouTube, fill out the link that you're interested in that giveaway. Once we hit 6,000 subscribers, which is a milestone that I've set for this year, we will be giving that away as well. I was hoping to be able to give that away as part of this giveaway, but that didn't quite work out. So there you go, guys. You identify as the guy, Juan Rodriguez. Okay, let's give Juan a call up. I'm going to get off of Instagram here, guys. Head over to the YouTube channel. I'm going to give Juan a call. Let's see. Uh-huh. Where is that name list? Again, so many tabs. Okay, guys. Now, again, if he's not in the US, somebody else might have a lucky because that was another requirement because I can't have all these companies shipping stuff out of the US right now. All right. I'm going to call him. They're live.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At Please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey Juan, it's Jonathan here with Redbeard Outdoors. I'm just calling to let you know that you should give me a call back so we can discuss something that you may or may not have won. Yeah, give me a call back. You got the number. Call me back. Look forward to talking to you. I'll give you a couple of days to respond. If I haven't heard from you by Monday, we'll say Monday at midnight. We'll do another drawing on Tuesday. So hope to hear from you soon, man. All right. There you go, guys. Kind of anticlimactic. He didn't answer. I was really excited to hopefully hear his excitement. But anyway, guys, again, reminder, subscribe to the channel, fill out the link for the here. I'm going to put the link here actually for you guys that are interested in the giveaway. Let's see, for that Leupold SX4 65 millimeter spotting scope. That one is right there. I just dropped it in the chat. And then, of course, stay tuned for December, where we're going to be giving away the AX232 fully rigged out. You'll be able to customize it. You're going to get the Hamskea V2 Epsilon. You're going to be able to get a dozen Victory arrows built to your spec. You're going to be able to get a dial proof sight, etc. So all of that's coming in December. Yeah, guys, I was really excited to do this and give this to, I guess in this case, Juan, but one of you lucky guys or gals. We'll keep doing this because I want to continue giving back to you guys. Your support is much appreciated. I really do appreciate each and every one of you that tuned into the podcast for the last few years, tuning into the YouTube channel as this thing is continuing to grow, and are getting just flat out getting after it. Honestly, most of you guys listening are blue collar hunters and or huntresses. The word's got a bad name in the industry, unfortunately. But all of you men and women, hunters, outdoorsmen, fishermen, uh, and just simply family men. It's something that I I respect. Something that I strive for to constantly be a better husband, better father. And so anyway, with that being said, guys, I appreciate each and every one of you guys' support. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And like I always say, guys, get out, live your life, and love it.